Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you tuning in once again. So I'm going to do a little demonstration for you because everybody likes a good demonstration, don't they? Yeah, so I was going to tell you, I got people that's asked me why I use so many cups. Like, why do you use so many cups? How come you use 2 cups? How come you use 3 cups? How come you... It seems wasteful, doesn't it? Well, it kind of is to a point. I used to buy these from Amazon all the time, and lately I've been getting them from Hobby Nut Models. I find they're actually cheaper from Hobby Nut Models for most part. Just depends on where you get them or what site you get them from. So I've been getting them from Mark down there, and it doesn't matter where I get the cups. They all seem to be the same thing. And sometimes just the plastic's a little different thickness or whatnot, or maybe the clarity of it's not the same. That's about the only difference. Other than that, I started using the MCW paints. And I would start with a paint job, and it's going good. And I thought, you know what? I need to mix up a little bit more to finish this. And then I found out when I go into that next batch, I thought, man, this is really spraying dry. What the heck? I mixed it just like last time. But sometimes I start with thinner, and sometimes I start with the paint. I just flip-flop, back and forth. So, and then other times I found that the paint would go on like really wet, and it'd almost start pulling the paint from the corners and the seams. And I thought, man, what's up with this? So I thought maybe it's these pippets. I know most of us use these. A lot of us do, some don't. That's great. These are 3 milliliters total. They're in half milliliter increments. So I usually go to the 2.5 mark, put it in my cup. And most of us use these cups. Some do, some don't. But I use these. And I would notice a lot of times it won't go to the 2.5 mark on the cup from the pipet. And I thought, yeah, whatever. These things are blow molded by the millions. It's no big deal. It's not the end of the world. So, like I say, I used to do one-to-one painting, and that's what kind of got my attention to it a little bit closer. And years ago, I did this not professionally, just did it on the side, and did it for myself, for friends, or whatever. And I used to get my paint at a Napa store. And they would let me go in and mix my own paint sometimes, or I'd go in and help them mix paint. And it was amazing. You could take like a pint and just that one drop, just that whoop, one little drop, how much it changed the color of that. So it always stuck with me, So I got thinking of this, because this is no different than automotive painting. You're just doing it on a smaller scale because you're doing it with an airbrush, right? So I started paying attention. I found out it was the cups. It was the cups what was giving me the problems. So I started using 2 cups, 3 cups, depending on what I was doing, and it worked out great. So other than that, let me take you over to the bench, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. It's kind of interesting, and I'll show you the reason I use multiple cups. Let's go to the bench, and let's do a little demonstration. All right, guys, we are bench side, so I got you set up on a little demonstration table here. A little crude, but it'll work. I apologize for the shakiness. I'm holding the camera in my hand, so... aka my phone. So we have 4 cups here, obviously. Cup number 1 is empty. Cup number 2 is right at the 2.5 mark. Try to get that zoomed in for you so you can see that. And we are at the 2.5 mark here. And we are at the 2.5 mark here. So this is where it gets a little interesting. Let's take a cup just for sakes here. I found it doesn't matter what cup you use. They're all the same at the 2.5 mark. So let's take this guy and let's dump it in this one here. So we got that in there. So now we're at 2.5. Pretty much right on the money. So this is where the interesting part starts to come in. So let's take this guy and let's add it to this guy. Let's see where we end up at. So we're both at 2.5. So as you can see, we're over the 5 milliliter mark. And you're thinking, that's not a lot. No, it's not. But when you start adding thinner and you're trying to do a 50-50 mix, that little extra right there is all it takes to make it a little thin down. Or if you're mixing paint and now you mixed it too dry because you have more paint in it. So this is why, like I said, I use 2 cups or 3 cups. So let's take this guy, then let's add this to the mix and see where it takes us. Maybe I'm no mathematician or nothing, but that should be 7.5. So where are we at now? Let's move this guy to straight front and center here. So you can see the 7.5 mark, we are clearly well above that. We're closer to the 10 mark at that point. You can see the line there. You can barely see it there. I'll get this up more to the outside here. There we go. So you can see that's quite a bit of difference in thinner or paint, whichever way you may be. So like I say, that's why I use the multiple cups. And I do 50-50 mix, so you're quite a bit off if you're mixing, like say if you're more paint or more thinner. That'll give you a lot more of a dry coat or a more of a wet coat. And another thing, if you guys are just starting to learn airbrushing, this could be an issue that you could be running into if it's not spraying right for you and you're using these cups. Check the cup, check your measurements just to make sure, you know, if you're having issues with it spraying right, because that's a lot of difference there. You may not think that, but like say when you're spraying that, it could be the difference between it ultra dry or really wet. So, and the other thing I like doing the separate cups is I know by mixing it, you know, with separate cups, each one of my sprays is very consistent. I know it's going to spray exactly like the last spray did. That's what I found out. If you're using these cups, if you're just measuring it with one cup, this is where the inconsistency is measuring that. But I found if I use, don't matter what cup I use, if I go either to the 5 mark, 5 mark, 5 mark, and then add it together, I'm okay with that. Or just do 1 and 1. It doesn't matter. And I don't care what this cup reads after I do like 5 and 5 or 1 to 1. I don't matter. It doesn't matter. I just care that it was equal in this cup, equal in this cup, before I dumped them in. But like I say, if you're using just the one cup and you measure it out of that one cup, this is where I've been having my issues. So this is just for me. This is what I found, and this works best for me. The way you guys may be spraying, it works good for you guys. Great. But, you know, for my end of it, just something to look out for if you guys are having issues with painting or whatnot. This is what I've run into, and this has helped me a lot, me personally. I just like using the dual cup versus the one. And it's not really overly wasteful because you got, say you're thinner in one cup and you got paint in the other cup. Obviously you take the thinner cup, dump it in the paint, well, that's going to dry out of there and you can reuse that cup for anything after that. So you're really only using the one cup. And then I'll use, if I dump my hardener in, I usually just use the pipette. And I don't usually put that in a cup, and that just gets thrown away anyways. So comes down to it, I'm only really using the one cup in the end, and all that good stuff. So that's where we're at, and that's why I use multiple cups. So other than that, I appreciate you guys following along in my little tutorial, my little science project here, if you will, and all that good stuff. So once again, I appreciate you checking out the channel and following along here, and we will see you guys on the next build. You guys have a good one, and thanks for watching.